Hi.
Yes, happy to see you again, teacher.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Have you had dinner?
Yes, I had a small dinner. How about you?
Yes, I did. Our
Yeah.
company would usually sponsor our dinner every Saturday.
Oh, that would be nice.
Oh, yes, very
Yes.
nice. Free food is always good.
Yes.
Okay, so let's continue with the interview questions.
Yes.
Okay, I want to ask you to tell me about yourself, but before that, Brian, have you
Yeah.
already practiced your self introduction with another
Yes.
teacher?
Yes.
Okay, so I won't ask that anymore, okay?
Uh
Because you practiced
okay,
it already.
but I would like you.
Okay.
Yes, your opinion, teacher's opinion. Yes, yeah,
Okay.
about yes, my
All right. So, Brian,
yeah.
please tell me about yourself.
Uh yes. First of all, it's an honor having you and having a chance, interview chance with you, sir. My name is Brian, and I graduated one of university in Japan, and I got my first job there as a business manager. I worked in the company about 5 years, and while I started to want to find out something new, something what I've dreamed since my childhood. So that's why I tried to change my career, and I'm here.
Was that it?
No, I mean, there is a, yeah, closing ment. Yeah, there's closing, yes, yes, yeah,
Okay.
and,
So,
uh,
go on.
yes, and I think my personality, my characteristics are fits on being a pilot, and I hope I would get the chance to get into your company. Thank you.
Okay, good. That's a very good closing. We are lacking a few elements in the introduction. The first part
Yes,
is very strong, it's very clear. You talked about your education.
yes,
That's not it. So, name,
name,
education,
yes,
and work experience.
yes,
Name, education, work experience, hobbies, um,
hobbies. Yep,
why you're the best person for the job. You already mentioned this, and closing. So
yes.
let's add hobbies because we want them to have an idea about
Yes.
who you are so they can ask their next question based on what you mentioned.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Um, yeah. You already mentioned your characteristic. Your characteristic is very important because
Yes.
here, when you talk about your characteristic, you're going to let them know why you are better than the other candidates. So
Mm,
don't be shy when you talk about your characteristics. Not the good time,
yes.
a good time to be humble when you say good things about yourself.
Oh,
So
yes.
tell them that you are very interested and that it had always been your dream to be a pilot
Yes.
and you want the chance to work in that company so that you can be the best pilot there. I don't
One,
know,
two.
something
Yeah.
powerful like
Yeah.
that.
Yes.
Okay.
Can
So
can I
what are
say
your hobbies?
yeah, can I say, and I want to get the chance to get into the company. Is it correct? Get into
Yes. Yes.
the company. Yep.
Right. I want to get the chance, but
Get the
instead of
chance.
getting to the company, I
Yeah.
want to have the chance of being hired in
Yes.
this
I want
company.
to. Yes. I want
Yes.
to have
One,
a chance
have the
being hired.
chance,
Yes.
yes,
Being hired in
of
the
being
company.
hired to this company
Of being
and work
hired.
with a lot of professional individuals here.
Yes. In the company.
Mm-hmm.
company working with very professional professional individual individual. Yes, jewels. I want to uh, I want to have the chance to get hired in this
Uh-huh.
company so I can work with a lot of professional individuals. Yeah.
Yes, sorry. Let's add here. Let's. That's your last word. Professional individuals here, because you're
Professional, yes,
talking.
individuals here. Yep.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Very strong answer. That would be a good closing.
Yes.
What are you planning to say about your hobbies?
Uh, I am planning to mention about my hobby, but I
Sports,
think, yes,
singing.
yeah, yes. But I
Hmm.
think the hobby should be related with the company
Something
or
interesting and fun. If you're a
yes,
good dancer, say that one of your hobbies is dancing. If you're a good singer, say that one of your hobbies is singing because your singing voice is really good. If your hobbies would be sports,
yes.
mention that because we want you want to be able to relate to any hobbies that they have. Is it
Uh,
golfing? One of my relaxing time, no, one of the ways I spend my free time is by playing golf with my friends. Playing
mm,
video games would also be good. Reading, or Okay. About your
uh,
university in
yes,
Japan.
yes,
Here, hold on. Let me just write that here.
yes.
Instead of saying this, I would suggest you say from. I graduated from one of the universities in Japan.
Yes, I
One.
graduated one of a university in Japan.
Let's say universities. One of the
Ah,
universities in Japan.
yes, I graduated from one of the universities in Japan.
Hmm.
Yeah,
I worked in the company for about 5 years.
yes,
That's good. You just forgot the word for. I'll write
ah,
it down here. I
yes,
worked in the company
worked
for.
for, yes, worked for.
Yeah.
I worked in the company for about 5 years. I
Yes.
worked in the company for about 5 years.
Yes. Do you speak Japanese?
Yes, I speak
Wow.
Japanese. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Very interesting. I've been to Japan, to Nagoya, and I forgot the other one, Narita, only for four
Narita.
hours. Yeah.
Yes. I've been there too.
I see. Which part of Japan did you study?
Tokyo.
Tokyo. Have you
Yes.
seen Disneyland?
I'm sorry?
Have you been to Disneyland in Tokyo?
Steelland? What do you mean, Steelland?
Disneyland, the theme park. Disneyland. Donald Duck, Mickey Mouse.
Disneyland.
Disneyland,
Yeah,
yeah.
Disneyland. Yeah. I'm there.
Oh, that's so nice. I've never been there.
Yes.
Okay.
It's really nice. Yes. Yes. It
I
was
see.
really nice. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Ready for the next question?
Yes.
Okay. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Uh, mm, I hope I I could be I could be a good pilot in the company. I obey I will obey the company's standard operation rules and And I also uh, I want to also want to do good as a, member of a team in the company.
Yeah, good.
Yes,
Because that's connected to your answer previously about teamwork. Let's
yes.
use powerful words like best or maybe most hardworking.
Most
Say something like,
hardworking
in 5 years, I see myself as one of the best pilots in this
as
company.
one
I can
of
do
the
this
best.
by being a very good team player. I
Yes,
would be a very good follower to my supervisor, and I intend to be one of the most hardworking people you have ever
yes,
hired.
yes. You have ever hired.
Yes.
Oh, yes, that would be nice answer. Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Your answers are correct, but it lacks powerful words like best and
yes,
most. So let's add that in your answer because we want you to be memorable in your interview. We
yes.
want them to remember your answers and to feel your good motivation and desire to become really hardworking and successful. Add that successful. I'll be one of the best and most successful pilots in this
Successful
company.
pilot. Yes, I understand. Teacher
Hmm.
means teachers is saying impressive answer to the interviewer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes. We want them to remember you. Whether your name is Brian or Kevin, we want them to remember your impact and your answer
Yeah.
because that is going to make a lasting impression with your interviewers and your future company.
Yes, employee, successful employee. You have ever hired a successful
Hmm.
employee? Yes,
Yeah.
I understand. So can I just give me a second
Hmm.
chance to answer the question?
Yes. I'll ask the question again.
Yes.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Mm, uh, I would like to be one of the best pilot in the company.
Don't be
Uh,
shy.
yes. I I would be one of the best best pilot in the company. Uh,
Here, you can
yes,
start it off with this.
yes.
I can
In
do, I
in
will
in
do this.
5 years, I see myself in 5 years. I see myself as one of the best pilots in the company, sharing knowledges with coworkers and the most hard workers
Most
as
hardworking
as as a
person.
team player. So I'm sure I could be the best pilot you have ever hired.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
If you already used best, on the
Ah,
next part, use successful. If you
yes.
already used best on the first part, so we can't. Using best is okay, but if you used it twice on the same answer, it's gonna sound scripted. So
Yes.
let's use other words because it is
Yes,
a
I
little
understand.
scripted in practice, but we don't want them to know that. So
It's
let's
redundant.
use.
Yes.
Yeah, yes, it is
Yeah, yeah.
redundant. So let's use successful on the second
Yes,
part. Good.
successful employees you have ever hired.
Ever hired. Yes,
Yes.
beautiful.
Uh,
I like the confidence I feel with you now, Brian. Don't be shy to say
yes.
that you're the best, that you're
Yes.
the most hardworking.
Yes.
Not because that's what they want to hear, because that's who you are. So you just have
Yes.
to put words to the actions you're already doing.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I understand. Yes. Thank you.
Okay. Next question.
Yes.
How would your coworkers describe you?
Uh, Usually, people around me describe me such as very good at endurance and always be on time. I always try to be on time whatever I do because being on time is the best policy in my life. And also, I think I'm good at endurance because I think everything uh, practice makes everything perfect. So that's why I always endurance some board time during training or working.
Okay. We
Yeah.
have to do something about the word endurance. Let's
Yes,
find
endurance.
other words because I heard that a few times.
Yes.
Maybe patience.
Patience.
Yeah, we could also use patience instead of
Patience.
endurance. I like
Patience.
the fact, yes, I like the fact that you mentioned you're always on time. You
Yes.
can also use the word punctual.
Punctual.
My coworkers would describe me as a person who's always on time. I
As a
believe
person, yes, yep, yep.
I believe that punctuality is a very important characteristic for success.
For always, yeah, important,
Uh-huh.
important for our success.
Yeah. Yes, we have to use the word punctual because
Punctual.
that's what we want them to remember. We want them to
Yes.
remember that you're not somebody who's late or absent from work.
Yes, that's
Right.
correct. That's correct. Yes.
Yes. Would your coworkers describe you to
Describe.
be a okay, not good team player. We need one more. We usually have three good descriptions from
Describe.
coworkers.
Yes.
Something like, do they say that you're a funny person or humorous person?
Ah, yes.
Yeah, people like to work with people who make some jokes.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yes, because they
Humorous.
can easily, yeah, sense of humor is good. You
Yes.
already have two very serious answers, your endurance
Ah,
and your punctuality. Let's add sense of humor.
yes. It sounds like kind of happy.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're thinking if you're a good fit in
Yes.
that company in Jin, for example, there would be people who are already hardworking. There are
Yes.
people who are already have endurance.
Yes.
We want them to remember you as somebody who has all the traits they like.
That's
So
correct. Yes.
punctual, yeah,
Punctual.
endurance, and
Yours.
somebody with a sense of humor.
Yes, sense of humors.
Yes, or funny. You can also use
Yeah.
funny if
Yes.
you want a casual or if you want an informal word.
Yeah.
Sense of humor if you want to sound formal when you are describing that.
Yes. Sense of humor. Yep.
Yeah, no, wait. Sense,
Ah.
yeah, sense
Yes.
of humor.
Sense. Yes. Sense of humor.
Yes. And because we don't have time for one more question, I'm
Yes.
just curious. What
Yes.
kinds of aircraft have you ever flew before?
Yes. Uh.
Have you 777?
Ah. Yes. I've prepared for the question, but 77
Mm-hmm.
is very big
Yes.
airplane. So
Yeah. Airbus.
applicant like me are
Uh-huh.
like me. I mean, yeah, initial pilot.
Mm-hmm.
They never,
Okay.
never
I
touch it.
see.
Yes, 777.
Okay, okay, okay. All right. I'm not going to ask about Airbus now. I
Yeah.
have to go because I'm going to be late for my class.
Yeah.
Thank you
Yes.
so
Yes.
much for another set of classes. Good luck. Bye-bye.
Yes. Thank you very much, and I hope
Welcome.
to see you again
You
before, yeah,
too.
interview. Yes.
Bye.
Thank you. Yeah. Bye.